Hey there YouTube. I'm just going to be answering a quick question for a YouTuber named Connor 1234567 Bob, and his question was, "Hi, I got a Space Wolf Battle Force, and I wanted to ask you what Space Wolf's things you should get next after the Battle Force in one of your subscribers, so you can tell me." Or I'm one of your subscribers, so you can tell me. Okay. I was going to anyway. But the Space Wolf Battle Force comes with a drop pod. Let me see how many. 5-man scout squad, which they're Space Marine scouts, but with the extra bits, you're able to create your wolf scouts. You've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You could do 10 Wolf Guard or 10 Blood Claws, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 Grey Hunters or Blood Claws. So I haven't bought it yet, so I'm guessing the Grey Hunters are Space Marines, and then you use the bits, which the bits are amazing to build your pretty much anything you wanted, but mainly you get Grey Hunters, Blood Claws, and Scouts. After this, first I would go out and I'd buy an HQ, because this doesn't come with an HQ. You could easily model one, but I would go out and I would get the Space Marine Commander. Is an easy thing to convert. Just give him Space Wolf backpack and paint him up, and he can be your commander. He'll be your Wolf Lord. What else? You could get a Wolf Priest. They have special models for Wolf and Rune Priests, or you can just make one. I don't use some Marine stuff or whatever. After this, after you get your HQ, I would go and I would get some heavy support. You could get your Grey Hunters, which are pretty good, or I would go get a tank. Pretty much, I'd get a Whirlwind. Whirlwinds are cheap in points. They're somewhat expensive. I think they're $40 where I get them. I'm not sure how much they are in Australia, but where you're from. So anyway, so I'd go out and get one of those, or some Grey Hunters. Grey Hunters are more expensive, and you only really get a few guys. So I'd go out and get a Whirlwind, give it the las cannon options. That's about it. Let me think. Is there anything else I would get? That's, for a starting army, that's pretty big. You get your, it's at least 30 figures right there, or maybe 30 figures depending on what you get, and a drop pod. Now this was interesting that they included this in the Battle Force, because I don't believe, I think a couple of them come with like a Rhino or something, but I thought this was an interesting choice for the Space Wolves to take a drop pod, because you don't ever really hear about, well, I've heard, but most of the time when I play Space Wolves, I don't play drop pod armies, and it seems that they took some special care in giving the Space Wolves this option in the Battle Force, which I really like. It's a great vehicle and a mobile or immobile turret, pretty much, with some of the options you can give it. So I'd go out and I'd get that stuff. Good, it's still recording. And if you have any more questions, I'd be happy to answer them. Just make sure you plan wisely for your buying purchases, Games Workshop stuff. Okay, thank you.